Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think the post-lunch sessions are always a little, kind of sleepy, but this is a very interesting panel, and I think by far this is where the growth story is of India, and specifically, fashion retail in India. This is where the growth story is, and each one of you who are sitting here on the stage, let me just tell you, they run retail probably 10x better than some of the national or international retailers that I know personally. They started the journey not with any SAP HANA retail. They started their journey with very simple ways of inventory management and catering to thousands of customers every single day, and we'll get to learn about that more now. Please pay attention, because you seldom get such a varied panel here who talk about the way that retail is shaping. And trust me when I tell you this, I've done enough of surveys, I've spoken enough about this. The actual growth is actually happening in the regions and the states and the multi-states that these retailers are operating out of. So gentlemen, I would want you all to quickly introduce yourself and your businesses, and then we straight away jump into the questions.
Hello everyone, my name is Avneesh. I am managing partner Madan Retails, Prayagraj. So we are an MBO setup. I'm the third generation from 1958. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from the heartland of Karnataka, where we all are present today. I come from a legacy heritage brand. We started in the year 1938. I'm the fourth gen. We're a family store like all of us present here. Spread across central and north Karnataka at the moment. Thank you.
I am Sadayandi Ramesh, Managing Director of Pothys Group of Companies. I belong to third generation of our group. It was founded by my grandfather, Pothi Mupanar, and then followed by my father, Sadayandi Mupanar, and I am Sadayandi Ramesh. And now my children have joined. I am not a single person. I got 5 brothers. All are into business, even the fourth generation. Almost all children have come. So as a family, we are fully into textile business. That is in our veins. Because one thing is, our community, it's called a weaving community in Tamil Nadu. So for 100 years, our community people were into manufacturing, and I am fortunate enough that my grandfather had the vision that he should get into business. Business in the sense, not the business that we are seeing now. He was selling some dhotis and towels. That's how we started. And now we have grown, and right now we are operating nearly 20 stores across Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Bangalore, one store here in Kembagowda. And Pondicherry we have one store, and we are planning to enter into Andhra as well. Probably soon, in a year's time, we'll be launching the first store in Andhra. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Myself, Shambhav Chauhan, second generation of Jade Lifestyle India Limited, a company founded by my father. We are present in various parts of India, and we are into premium menswear. And our motto is to provide unmatched products with best customer experience. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Vikram Botra. I'm the 6th generation, entrepreneur, businessman, and I represent the beautiful region of India, Northeast. I come from Assam, and we have been into fashion and lifestyle business for 200 years. And I mean, the 6th generation, we have been, serving the people of Assam, and it's been a beautiful experience. When I joined my business in 2013, and the kind of legacy, the kind of baton which was given to me from my father, it was a great responsibility. But the best part was that serving the people out there for so many years, so many decades, was amazing. And with this advent, with this fact that Northeast is now opening up to the mainstream retail of India. I mean, it's the region in India which everybody is looking on. I mean, right from the international brands, national brands, everyone. So I think it's really great to be representing that part of India. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen, for introducing yourself. I think by now you all would have kind of gauged the kind of depth that we are going to go into when it comes to retail being run in Bharat. I repeatedly use the word Bharat because I think that's where the highest growth is now expected and is happening. So I would like to start with you. My first question is, we see that, a lot of national and international brands have now realized what the potential is of these various towns and cities, in different states. And they have started penetrating, and we have a lot of value brands also which are now penetrating large stores, 8,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 square feet stores. Typically, the play is divided into value, and then you get masstige, and then you go into premium. And of course, I'm not even talking about luxury here, because this is what is more or less comprising in the states where you're operating. So what is the disruption or innovation that y'all are doing as retailers to ensure that your connect with the consumer remains intact, that your business flourishes irrespective of the fact that you have these big budgeted, deep pocket retailers who are moving into your territory and trying to take a share of the market? I'm sure, back home, you all must have, sat down, discussed, over your tables and decided what to do. And we are very, very keen, everyone sitting here, very keen to understand, because if you're sitting here, it means you have survived that. So if you are surviving that or are going to survive that, what is it that you're doing more, in terms of disruption and in terms of innovation and in terms of the consumer, holding on to the consumer?
Thank you, Sanjeev. I joined my family business in 2010. It's been 15 years. And I can give you tons of examples.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, you'll just get about 2 minutes to answer so that, we have three more rounds to go.
So I can give you tons of examples. But the most important part is, I think, according to me, is the consumer connect, a meaningful consumer connect, which has led us till here. And I'll just wrap up in a little one thing which we did back. We just opened a new kids store, and we planned a new campaign launch for it. And we did it this Christmas only. So we approached the parents of the kids to ask their kids to ask for some gift from Santa on this Christmas, and in against of doing a good deed which the parents wants to do. So parents could select gifts from our stores, and then we could deliver the gifts to kids on Christmas Day. So we did that, and it was a very, very we got an overwhelming response on that, and we delivered the Christmas gift to kids on Christmas Day, and they were like very happy, and we got overwhelming response, and parents really praised us for this creativity. So these kinds of customer connect and these kinds of things which we do regularly make us a different.
Can you give me one disruption or innovation that you did to compete with these deep-pocketed retailers where you succeeded?
So I'll tell you, not in terms of product, but in terms of the kind of service we provide. So we train our staff to do the KYC of the customers. So what they wear, what brands they generally wear, what sizes they are wearing, what kind of alterations do they want. So that the next time the customers come, the staff should remember that this customer is specific for this brand, this fit, this length. So this is how we cater to the customers, and this is how we incentivize our staff also to look deep into the customer profiling and then act according to that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Same question?
Yeah, same.
Okay, so I had plenty of time to think. So I think some of the points is, one, as a retailer, as a local retailer, you can bank on hyper-localization, meaning you are much closer to your customer and the region of the market. So for example, I can have a marketing connect with my customer relating to some local festival, some jatra which is happening in my city. That's something that a big box retailer cannot do. So that's where I get the personal connect. And when it comes to product, the only major issue that I see is the price point. And price point is not a huge deal when you look at it, that if I want to have a $299, $399 t-shirt in my store, it is very much possible to have it. So there's no much big of a threat or an advantage that somebody else coming from a pan-India level has. Other than that, they have the eyeballs on a national level. Other than that, I don't see it as an issue. There's so much I can do, that I can be an organized player, but can they be what I am doing? I think that's where the difference is. I can do what they're doing, but I don't think
get
they
what
can
you're
do
saying.
what I'm
So
doing.
basically you're saying, what can they be me in my market? Whereas
True.
they are kind of trying to be everything to everybody across India.
Yeah, so they'll have to be a little more uniform with their offerings. So you will, if you visit any of the Max or the Reliance stores, you will pretty much get the same thing in Bangalore, or you go to UP. But you visit a UP local retailer and you visit me, the offering is completely different. It's more specific. It's more personalized. That's something they will not be able to do.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, because being in retail and servicing all your markets, you'll be surprised to know that in South, and specifically in Chennai and Andhra, a polo t-shirt needs a pocket.
Yes, yes.
And that's if you have a polo t-shirt with a pocket, it sells.
Yes, 100%.
Ramesh sir.
Yeah, I differ with my friend from Davangere in the sense, see, daily disruption is happening. Disruption is happening in a big way. And it's going to become bigger and bigger in the days to come. See, here I happen to talk to one guy from Madura Garments. Right now, I am sitting at Chennai. In Chennai, he was mentioning that as of now, they are operating 78 stores. And they are going to add another 20 stores in a 1 year time. Beyond that, in the next 1 year, they plan to make it 200 stores. See, already you are bleeding. See, you are so big. You are so big. You are one of the biggest conglomerate. Okay. See, what is this? You want to 100? You want to make it 200? Already you are bleeding. We know your financials. See, you make your brand as a premium one. See, and again, I am selling your product. I am selling your product, and consistently I am making loss. Consistently I am making loss, as well as you are also making loss. What is the point in doing the business? What is the charm? See, after all, we are here to make some money.
So where do you think is the gap? Where do you think is the gap?
Meaning?
Where is the gap?
Yeah, see, we are service to diverse people. See, ours is a family store. Whatever be the occasion, whether it is a festive occasion, casual occasion, or any celebration, the entire family has to come and do the purchase with us. But whereas they are selling the formals, they have got a one format. For casuals, have one format. For all this, fast fashion, there is a format. See, we have developed a model in such a way that whatever it be, you can come, you can do the selection. See, because of the oversupply, they are killing the market. That is one point. Now you said how we are going to disrupt their market. See, now we are not just an apparel trader alone. We have ordered supermarket. For the past 10 years, invariably, all the new stores, we have ordered supermarket. We have added non-textiles like family essentials, any kind of footwear, electronics, even other items, the stationery, sports goods, everything we have ordered. Now it has become successful. Any stores you take of late, it is not less than 150,000 square feet. Otherwise, we can't, succeed. We can't make enough money. We are taking big risks, and we are making
So Ramesh
profit
sir,
also.
I have a very specific question. So ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention, because here we are talking to a business which we have actually grown up seeing, and one of the possibly the most successful businesses. All of y'all are, but specifically to Pothys, there's not a single national retailer who does not stand at their doorstep. So let's be. I want to ask you a question, very specific. Are you doing supermarket, footwear and all because you're facing competition on the apparel front? Or is it that it's just to give the consumer a add-on service? Because I know for a fact that you have a private label brand called Auto.
We don't connect it with Pothys. That's people in public. People don't know that it belongs to Pothys. That's entirely different.
Correct.
We don't lend our name to that particular
I
thing.
agree.
See, it is a strategy. Why we are adding all the supermarket and other items is a strategy. You go to a mall. What do you want to buy? You want to buy groceries? You are going to the basement. You are buying all from. See, earlier it was Big Bazaar. It is now different brands. You are buying it, and you are procuring the apparels or any other goods, household goods, and you are paying. We all know that it's expensive. The same thing under one roof, if you are providing, and again the value for money, it's a good quality product, because we have the trust of the people. You know that. We are long-term players, so people automatically come. So it complements one another.
Done, sir.
See, just to add, I think SIR's and our group's expansion plans is pretty much the same. You either do one thing everywhere or you do everything at one place. So we are on the second
Got it,
thing.
got it. Shambhav, again, similar question to you. What is the innovation and disruption that you're doing? Because we know that with all of y'all, most of the national players you're selling their brands. And the fact also remains that when the trade show happens for most of the fashion retailers, they actually wait for the time when y'all are arriving because your bookings are huge. So please let me know, keeping that on one side, for the existence of the business, what is it that y'all are doing? What are the innovation and disruptions that y'all are doing?
Sanju bhai, to answer your question very frankly, we are not doing any innovation or disruption. We are just sticking to the basics of our business. I tell you, buying a premium product at average bill transaction at my Jade happening not less than 3,000 rupees. So customer is not actually coming for the product only. He is coming to get the experience. It is always about experience. I tell you, most of my salespeople, I don't call them, we have stopped calling them salesmen anymore. We are, for us, they have become a fashion consultant. So we call them fashion consultants, okay? So very frankly, each of my salesmen would be having a data of their own customers, not less than 500 customers he is having. So every time, as you have witnessed in past as well, Sanjay bhai, that whenever Being Human is going on 27 December, and at that time, we have generated one of the best numbers possible in India. So the same way, I believe that when you have that deep connection with your customers, all the salespeople, and that seamless shopping experience you are providing to your consumer, that makes all the difference. And the word Atmiyata, I think it cannot be translated in English, but that Atmiyata should be there to make that particular consumer, customer to stick to your company. That is my answer.
Thank you. Vikram.
I think,
Vikram, firstly, I think we are all very curious to know, what did you sell 200 years back?
that's what I'm going to explain. Yeah. Back then, since we are Jains, Marwaris, and 200 years, it was like we migrated from Rajasthan and to that part of India. It all started with textiles. I mean, that's where there was no concept of retail, B2C, B2B, D2C, nothing. It was just merchant to seller. So you have a shop, you have textiles, fabrics, and you have your provisions, your food items, your all those rices, pulses, everything. So it was like the whole supermarket at that era was the concept that we had. Gradually, coming to your question, about the innovation thing, I think, I was just hearing my co-panelist, and I can resonate with all of them, but there's a simple difference, and there's a very unique point that I want to make. We talk about personalization, we talk about, hyper-personalization, knowing your customer better. That's what all international, national retailers are doing. Know your customers better, know your customers better. What you want to know in customers in a better way. He comes to your shop, he buys that shirt, he buys the thing which connects you with the customer is the psychological connect, how he feels for your store. I mean, he can get that Louis Philippe shirt either in Pothys or in Jade Blue or in my store, Askran Binjraj, or in Madan Retails, anywhere in India. But why he would come to your store is the question, the psychological connect. I mean, post-COVID, we have seen that the intelligence level, the smartness index has really gone up in the age bracket of 25 to 35 and 40, which is the one who is shopping in India. I mean, they're spending money, they have new money, they want to experiment, they have high aspirations. The innovation that we did was to catch that psychology. I will give you 3 examples. Wedding is a huge, shopping. It's a huge moment for any Indian household in India for shopping. So we kind of changed the concept of wedding in Northeast. We made wedding as a festival. So we have got Diwalis and Durga Pujas and Christmas and Ramzans as a festival. People coming, hordes to buy in this festival season. So we made wedding as a season, which clicked really well because people now want to enjoy wedding as a shopping. I mean, the wedding shopping as a festival. If there's a wedding, they will come for 10, 15 days, shop for them, their family and gifts and all. Second, we did with kids. Kids shopping was very, very, tenseful for parents. Our data kind of told us that, parents really vie for peace while shopping for kids. So we made a concept where parents can come at one platform and shop for their kids very, very easily. Third was, with the growing advent of aspirations, people not only wanted apparels or accessories, they wanted to have a good lifestyle. So we came up with one more innovative concept of superstore. Now that superstore captured everything which is not apparel, but which enhances your lifestyle. So for example, a good pair of shoes, a travel gear, or probably in good steelware, a glass, crockery, home appliances, small items which would enhance your lifestyle and which would really make you that, yes, I'm now complete. Basically the woman, she feels that the house is now complete. And I had my clothes for my kids, for myself, for my husband, for my father, mother, everybody. And I had those hot case, I had those crockery, I had this travel gear, I had those sleepers, everything. So this is what is the psychological connect. You need to understand why a customer wants to really come to your store. If you get that definition correct, I think you don't have to worry about competition or any international national retailer coming to your city, opening up anything. I mean, the customer is for sure going to come to you.
Okay. Thank you, Vikram. So what we understand from this round of questions is that all of you all are speaking the same thing. You all are basically saying we understand our customers better. Right? That's the takeaway. And whatever that is required to understand the customer better is what we do. Great. And I presume that yes, sir.
See, all these national chains who opened their shops in, Tamil Nadu or elsewhere, had they not opened, they would have been our customers. See, it's getting split. See, we have to admit.
True.
See.
True. Okay, so, we are a little tight on time, but I would request maybe we'll exceed the time by maybe 5 minutes. My next question is...
Yes. I did say yes.
I assumed you did. And I know you will. Okay, so the next question is, this I want you all to think about because this is a very important question. If we go back 30, 35 years, this is my take that, 35 years back, we had lots of time and very few brands. So, a family used to go out, buy from a Bata, from Raymond, from, the local retailer, all of that, and then, watch a movie or eat somewhere and then come back home. Lot of time. Fast forward 2025, we have too many brands and too less a time. Why? Because half the time, and this, sir, this is data, in fact, whether it is, India or Bharat, the consumption of digital content has really shot up. And because that has shot up, people are more or less, roughly about, the data says 3.5, 4 hours on the phone. Because the whole discovery is happening on the phone or on any of your electronic devices like an iPad or a laptop or what, all that. So when that is the situation, it gives rise to the question that what is the, what is the digital enhancement that y'all are doing? Because you can't shy away from digital enhancement, or you can't shy away from adopting a digital way of selling. What are y'all doing as retailers to address that, and how are you taking it forward? Because one, we understood that you know your customer, your one floor guy knows 500 customers, but when it goes to 5,000, will he be able to remember? So you will have to adopt a mechanism, a process, a digital intervention. So how are you all doing? We'd like to start with you, Avneesh.
Yes, indeed. So when COVID was there, so this was the main topic in our house.
Again, 2 minutes, please. Yeah.
This was the main topic we were discussing in our house, that now how to go digital. And we started with the WhatsApp service to the customers, that customers can connect through WhatsApp and get what they wanted delivered to their home by our delivery boys and the salespeople. So this is how we got started. And then we got our in-house brand online also. So yes, like these are the things we are doing. And currently we are still in the process of getting digitally more active digitally and connect to the customers. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, when you think of digital, sales is not the only thing which is digital. There is marketing through brand awareness, and there's after sales service. There are a lot of things when you say digital. So as a brand, for us, we are digitally present, yes, for everything else except selling. Selling, we don't look at it as e-commerce per se, because that's an entire different mindset, entire different ball game. There's a discount culture and everything. So we don't really want to go into that. But yes, are our products available online? Yes. So for example, somebody who doesn't want to travel 50 kilometers to come to my store and pick up something, they have the availability to do it online. But as everything else digitally present, yes, because it helps us be a little more efficient. So there's no shying away from that.
We started our online business 20 years back.
How many years, sir?
20 years back.
20 years
20
back.
years back. Because, see, that Tamil diaspora and Sri Lankans, Malaysians, Singaporeans, they come in large numbers to Chennai. That's a hub. For any marriage happening anywhere in the world, they make it a point to come to Chennai and do their purchase, and they will go back, either go back or they'll conduct the marriage in Chennai itself and go back. This was a pattern. So we wanted to cash in that trend. We created a online platform. But compared to brick and mortar store, that is nothing. Even today, of all this awareness, it is nothing. As I said, 35 years back, what was only Vimal? Everywhere it is only Vimal, and we were selling the Vimal. Today, the irony is that he is asking us to come to his marketplace. He is asking us to display our product at a commission of 25%. So, whatever, this is the reality. This is a reality that is happening, and we have to be more innovative, aggressive, and we feel like we are at the battlefront everywhere. So that's, yes, of course, we have got a loyal customers, we have got a legacy, but still the humans, they want to explore. See, when Manyavar stores are there, 20 stores are there, and the people want to go there, because it's one single brand selling one single product. And there is a store, it's a fast fashion. Yeah, the youngsters, they want to go. They're able to pick up 400 rupees, 500 rupees, a pant and a sweater. So this is the reality. We can't shy away from it. We have to admit this is the reality, and how to tackle it is a way forward. That's how
you all are working on it.
Yeah, we are constantly working on.
Okay.
It's not that. See, it's a tiny table, talk every day. It has become a family talk every day.
Sanjay, to answer your question, digitally, what we have done something, anything out of the box is nothing but we have changed the way of branding. Previously, the outdoor media used to be there, the hoardings and paper ads used to be there. There are still, quite prevalent in the market. Still, we are doing it, but digitally, we have started spending a lot more than we ever used to be. So our consumer generally comes to our store. My entire online business may be contributing 3% of my entire revenue, not more than that.
3%?
3%. And we are actually not, I would say, we are not that focused. It's not that we don't want to be present online as much as other brands, but I think our core strength lies in our service and experience. So we are sticking to that. But we have changed the way of branding. How we are doing branding on the other platforms, we have changed it on the social media, to the social media. So right now we are doing quite a lot of branding on social media to attract the customer, but eventually customer comes to our store and buy it. There are very few numbers of customers who are probably going to our website.
Got it. Thank you.
Now, to answer your question, in 2018, I was in Berlin attending Euroshop, and I was hearing Amancio Ortega, the founder of Inditex Group. He was mentioning a concept, going ahead, when AI would be in its full bloom, and which we can see, we leave AI now. I mean, since you're talking about digital and technology, there's a concept that we have incorporated in our company, customer journey intelligence. So we have our backend. There's an analytics which has been developed by an Israeli-based company. So that company, with the help of that, we now know the customer journey, and we dissipate this data, this analytics, to our sales team by way of training. Back in when modern retail was not, before the advent of modern retail, shopkeepers used to know their customers by name, and that's how you connect, right? So that's what we are now we're trying to train our sales guys, that with the help of AI, with the help of technology, that this is the customer journey that this set of customer sets in our store. So you better understand it. How to identify that, okay, this is label A customer, this is label B customer. These are the characteristics. When you see these characteristics in the customer who walks to your department or your section, you can approximately know that he's label A or he's label B, and you can start dealing with that customer in this set SOP.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Vikram. Okay, so the time's up. I'll just ask you all one, and you just have to...
One small comment.
Yes, please.
Small point. See, the competition is coming from the corporates. That's one side. A new type of competition is growing up so fast. Whether you people are aware or not, I don't know. See, basically, we are all traditional, retailers. The traditional retail stores, ladies wear, whether it is sari or salwar, chudidar, these are the main items. Now, post-COVID, making use of this Facebook, Instagram, all this social media, lot of ladies, they have come into business. Daily 3 to 4 posts they will upload with the new, the saris or whatever it is. They give it in a very entertaining way, and in some cases very glamorous way.
And they tag you.
Yeah.
So you've got massive influencers with you then.
Not that they are taking. I'm not
He's
much
saying
aware about.
micro
They are selling the
influencers who
product.
are also selling.
They are selling the product.
Oh, they're selling the...
Selling the product
Online.
So that is a big business that's happening now, especially in southern states. Especially Karnataka, it's happening. Tamil Nadu, it is happening. I don't know about northern states. Everywhere. Okay.
Okay, so before we wrap up this fantastic round, gentlemen, a little sensitive, but I just want you to give a very short answer, what would be that one advice? Because y'all are super successful in your areas and the regions and the states that y'all operate on. And that's why y'all are here and everybody knows y'all, they respect y'all. What is that one advice that you would give a national or an international retailer? One advice. Vikram. Avneesh.
So my advice would strictly be impactful customer connect. That's what I've learned, and that's what I am going to do, I think, in the future also. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, one being Product-wise, listen to your consumer, please. We've been
Listen to
telling
your
that
consumer.
to pretty much all the brands. Some categories, they don't listen at all because it doesn't fit in with the brand identity. And we were talking on the panel yesterday, there's no glam in top line. Bottom line, cash in the bank is what matters.
Yeah,
So
top line is vanity.
Yes.
Bottom line is sanity,
Sanity and cash
is
in the bank
reality.
is reality. Yes.
Yes, sir. That one advice to national retailers.
Retailers, see, consistently, most of the national brands, consistently you are losing the money thinking that one day you'll be able to make money. See, don't get into that mindset. You are not only spoiling yourself, you are spoiling people like us. So limit yourself to the extent it is needed. That's my advice.
Fantastic.
One advice I would provide is just provide them the best experience and just know their needs and wants, what they actually want, and keep offering them the different product all the time whenever they are coming next, but with the same experience and same mindfulness.
Okay, Vikram.
I think, all these national and international retailers, they're way smarter and they don't need an advice from retailers like us. But I want to advise our fellow traditional retailers in whatever regions of India they operate, innovate. Innovate, innovate, innovate every day. Be it operation, strategy, planning, anything that you can do. And let's live up to that day that those international and national retailers say that, these traditional retailers have now come to that front. So I think that should be the way, because I think the point that you started with, Bharat, where the business is happening, where the growth is happening. So the people in Bharat, the retailers of Bharat, can and have to do it to make the Bharat shine even brighter than India.
Very good. Well said. So thank you so much. I think that was quite insightful. The key takeaways, I believe, is understand who are you selling to and what are you selling. The other one was that, please don't push us with such ideas and sales ideas and revenue targets that you don't make money and I don't make money. Mr. Ramesh, one of the largest there, is saying that. Shambhav is all about product, and I think, the key takeaway is that you need to look at customer service again. Vikram is said a very nice thing about innovate, innovate, innovate. Great. So I think wonderful interaction with all of y'all, and each one of y'all are the best that we have today in India, and so thankful that y'all could make it today. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.